Welcome. Today, I will be exploiting a crucial truth of our entire existence on Earth. Earth is trapped inside a bubble. As people on Earth, we've each been here for a certain amount of time. Within that period, we've come to know, love, and attach ourselves to certain things. Family, pets, the favorite place, a job, or even media. Look at Walter here, looking very snazzy. We've all come to know this great blue marble, but this knowledge is false. Earth is trapped inside a great bubble. Who is behind this, though? Who has been behind it all this time? It is none other than the Bubble Monster. But what does this mean? What does this mean? Well, to start, you can view anything from anywhere at will. You could, for example, be sitting at your desk watching YouTube or playing a game. You think you're alone, but he could be watching or influencing you without your knowledge. In this great blue sky we all see, it is false. This is what the sky truly looks like without the bubble. We don't know what's real and what is fake. We don't know what's influenced and what is ours. It's a very difficult situation we have here. But what proof do we have? I bet you didn't notice, but there is actually no record of the Bubble Master not trapping Earth inside a bubble. Additionally, we have this photo of the Bubble Master with Kim Jong-un on his private Bahamian island. We know Kim Jong-un is a very evil man, so it is plausible that evil people have networked, and they are working together. But what about documented events in space? The moon landing, the Mars rover, Jupiter. How can we be within a bubble but still have proof of these things? That's the thing, we don't have proof. The Bubble Master is at work. He uses his powers to control people, bodies, or media from or about space. None of our evidence is actually real. It's fabricated. But how does he do this? Well, he has agents here on Earth. To these agents, he can enforce his will and bestow his power. He puts them in roles that cannot be carried out by real people, like the astronauts. Hold on, I have to look at my script. Hold on. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on.
2,000 years later.
Okay, we've fixed our technical difficulties here at the studio. So, as I was saying, how does he do this? Well, he has agents here on Earth. To these agents, he can bestow and enforce his power upon them. As you can see with his yellow glow, he has been given the power through the Bubble Master. And also, he can give them roles that humans cannot carry out themselves, such as going to space. They must keep the conspiracy up. Like Neil Armstrong, for example. But we look here, and he can also give them new identities, like Arnold here. Or even give them his own face, if need be. But how much of our daily lives are influenced by the Bubble Master? Well, almost everything is, but depending on certain factors, these changes can be more or less prevalent. Just to get this clear, the Bubble Master, while trapping us in his bubble, can suppress and steal our energy and power. You may not feel tired, but that's only because you've likely never experienced your full power. Is there any way we can weaken this suppression, you ask? There is, in fact. We must look at what bubbles are made of, you see. Soap. In order to resist his control, you must stop using all forms of soap. No more soap. In almost every household is one of these rooms. They are great contact points between the Bubble Master's power and Earth. Make no mistake, he is close by and very real. But with these bathrooms, he can remotely suppress us humans from outside the bubble. You may be familiar with this area on the right, a shower. You must stop using it. It is crucial to your empowerment. People will likely begin to nag and argue with you about showering. But you must remember, the Bubble Master is at work. You must distance yourself from these people. They may even do it themselves. Within weeks, you will begin to feel great power and energy emerge from your body. This will be essential to our future plans, whatever they may be. But what else can we use to defend ourselves against his power? Looking here, we see the form of a bubble, a sphere. What directly opposes this form? That's right, angular objects. The Great Pyramids of Egypt. Few have challenged the Bubble Master or even realized his existence, but the ancient Egyptians were, by far, the closest to defeating him. They knew how to combat him, but did not have the resources to construct pyramids all around the world, and so they failed. But others along history's reach have also realized, such as the French. Behold the Eiffel Tower. As you can see, the point of this structure is optimal for combating the Bubble Master. This is also why French people are so cool. They live in a zone of weaker suppression. But what do you need to do now? Well, remember, do not shower, watch for bubble agents with fake identities, and consider applying for French citizenship or make French friends. Do this and wait for the plan. It's coming soon.